Hello, and welcome back to the Twitch. Is it going? Am I live? I'm confused. I'm looking at the metrics and it is not saying I'm live, but it says I'm live. I think I'm live. Alright, so what is up, YouTube and Twitch? I am recording this as well to try and make a better video for YouTube um, than what I have been making, which has just been uploading the VODs. I think I'm gonna upload the VODs as well, in all honesty, but I'm not too sure. Kind of make a short and condensed version and then a VOD. Is what I think I'm gonna do. Rightio. So, uh, where I believe we left off on the Twitch is we built this magnificent reinforced plates factory and rotor factory, um, which then I was storing and feeding them to produce smart plating. So I have the 1,000 smart plating that I need, and ever so slowly it will trickle in. I had like a full thing here. Ever so slowly, it'll trickle into these containers all the way at the end. Um, kind of just building 5 containers of each, just so I have a bunch of storage built up. So that was the rotor and iron plate factory, reinforced plate factory that I had built. Very interesting. This is very interesting. So, this is not the first issue I've had with this area. So, earlier when I loaded in, this was destroyed. Now, this is destroyed. How many are we making? 60 per minute. So, we can just have Mark 1s running up here. Very interesting. So, what this is making is our modular frames. I do believe that this was also recorded. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna pause the YouTube just so it's not too long. Again, just expanded the storage to have 5 containers of storage. However, this beauty that you see over here is brand new. So what I did is I tapped into 2 pure nodes of iron. Over here we have 2 separate facilities, or factories, I should say, of uh, that producing screws and plates to then combine into this uh, assembler to create 10 plates per minute, which feed into here as well, into 5 storage containers. I should real quick say, I did some exploring to find, what are those things called? Uh, the hard drives. So I did some exploring to find hard drives. So I found some hard drives, and I've unlocked a bunch of recipes. Few of which, one of which is the steel pipe or steel, or I think it's iron pipe. Yeah, iron pipe. Which uses the iron ingots to create pipes, and another being the uh, iron wire. And you combine those two together to make the steel rotor, which is just a better production of the rotor, as it's still full. It can still be fully ran by iron, um, but takes way less machines. As you can see, I just have it simply split off. I have the 4 smelters that are smelting 120 iron, and then they combine to put out 120, and then they split to 60 and 60. However, they are pretty much overclocked, as I'm only taking 56.667. So if we do 56.667 times 2, it comes out to 113.3334. So essentially, I'm producing just under uh, 7 extra ingots per minute, which is totally fine. Again, they come out into these 4 storage crates. I just finished this recently, so there's not as many rotors in there. Um, so yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to off camera, to try and deal with the production rate. Um, I might have jumped ahead just a tiny bit and worked on some iron production just a tad bit. Not too much, but a tad bit. Definitely got it started because I wanted to do that rather than continuing to rely off of the biofuel. Oh, I do believe I can open this one now due to finding the steel. Let me get up in here real quick. Yeah. Okay, so there we go.
Damaged hard drive recovered. Return it to the MAM where it will receive the best recovery and rehabilitation care available.
So as you can see, I tapped into the one of the coal nodes there. I do believe I can pretty much completely run off of coal here in a second once I get, uh, uh once I kind of get like over there. I can show you how I am setting up the coal nodes, but real quick, I also wanted to show how I'm doing quartz. So currently I just have one storage container of each, because I don't really typically use quartz all that much. I don't know what it's used for. Um, so essentially what we have is, I guess I could also sync it, but essentially what we have is 2 normal nodes, which combined put out 120. And then I split those into 30, 30, 30, and 30. So we have essentially putting out 100 silica per minute and 36 quartz crystal per minute, um, which is nice. Um, I guess like the use for them would be what's it called? Um, the oscillators, but I don't really have, I don't think I can automate those yet. So it wouldn't really matter. Even if I do. So I won't worry about that too much. But what I will do is I'll go ahead and expand those storage containers. Just so that way I have plenty. So now what I will do is I will go ahead and head on over here to the coal power plant. So yeah, I just essentially just tapped into this node here and it just runs um, all the way over here. Oh, it just stops right there. So that's perfect. Oh yeah, I think it stopped because I ran out of reinforced plates to build. And I am totally gonna run out of reinforced plates again. And 23. Alright, and let's build another one that is 23 long. Boom, we're out. So now what I need to do is I need to go back and get reinforced plates, which shouldn't be too big of an issue. So I know I have plenty. And also I just want to check on this real quick. So I do believe I pretty much cleared out tier 3. I do believe I did that in the last episode, maybe? Maybe I did it off camera? I don't remember. But to start off with, I do kind of want to go with the blueprint one. Or do I go for Mark 3 logistics? I need to get advanced steel as soon as possible because I need to be able to make the automated wiring so I can have 100 of that. But I do need to work on steel production as soon as possible. So, alright, distractions, distractions, distractions. Let's start that scan for that hard drive. And let's head on over to go and get some plates. I think I'm gonna probably get like 4 stacks maybe. And once we get the 4 stacks, we'll hopefully have enough to run over to the coal area. And then we can get started. Alright, where are we at? Yep, so give me those 4. So about every 10 minutes, we get full, um, a full stack is what I'm trying to say. A full stack of plates, which does seem like a long time. And honestly, it is, uh, especially with how many I'm trying to fill up. Because there's 4 times 8, so what is that? 800, 16, 3200 times 25, 32, 64, 28, or 1280. We'll head like this way. $12.80, 12,800. Sorry, I'm missing regular plates. Get out of here. It's always something. I'm always missing something. Oh yeah, I set up the regular iron nodes and the copper node on to awesome sinks. I forgot I did that. So we will go over here. Sorry, I'm really tired. I worked last night and I should be going to bed because I got school tomorrow, but I'm not. And because of that, I am 100% tired. Trying to stay up so that way I don't I get enough sleep tonight so that way I don't fall asleep during class tomorrow. So if I'm like not really talking much or sound tired, it's because I 100% am tired, but I'm trying to still stream. So, and if it takes me a minute to get my thoughts out, I have a reason, I promise. It's not because I'm trying to be a crappy streamer. It's genuinely because I'm struggling. But, like I said, I'm gonna do my best. Sleep is no reason to not stream. Unless it is, I don't know. Anyways, so we're almost there. We're so close. And now, what we'll do is we just connect to these as we come across them. How am I in the way? Okay, and so from this point on, it's going to be default. So we're gonna bring it on down here. And here, turn it to straight. Put curve. And then do straight. We'll run it to here. Alright, so now what we'll do, we'll get in line here. 1, 2, I am out of plates. I love getting all the way down here and then I run out of plates. It's just because it takes so many iron plates to build all this. and I don't have the what's it called? I don't have the dimensional uploaders unlocked, so that doesn't really help out too well. If I had the dimensional uploaders, that would definitely help out with this process. But I haven't quite done that MAM research yet. So, alright. So now we'll head back. I should have unpaused it to do a little bit of showing for the YouTube channel, but I forgot to unpause it. Oh well. There's plenty more left to build, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take 800 reinforced plates, cause that seems to be what I need. So we'll get over here. See, it's in here. We'll just do that. It is what it is. And this is another reason why I want the dimensional uploaders. But to do the dimensional uploaders, we might do a side quest. Because dimensional uploaders are going to be very beneficial. So we might do side quests apart from the two main things I wanted to do today. Of finishing up my coal power and starting steel production. So, let's see here. First of all, this thing should be almost done. Yeah. So, sulfur. I need 50 sulfur. There's gotta be sulfur somewhere. There's gotta be another, like, little node of sulfur somewhere around here. Somewhere. Yo, what's up? How you doing? Nothing much. I'm just, streaming Satisfactory, trying to build this factory up. How you doing? It's going pretty good. Just kind of been chilling. Um, Worked last night. Now I'm just trying to stay up so I can go to school tomorrow. Get the rest I need for the night. We're gonna leave those. Gonna research this real quick. So now we got that.
Research completed. Black powder recipe unlocked. New sulfur research available.
I do play other games, but I've kind of just been on like a Satisfactory grind recently. So it's just kind of been Satisfactory recently. How about you? Do you play just like Satisfactory, or what other kind of games do you like to play? Um, That's kind of difficult to answer. Uh, so I kind of right now I'm kind of streaming like daily-ish. Like this is the second day in a row that I'm streaming. Um, it's kind of just like sporadic whenever I stream. But I'm trying to stream like more often. So hopefully, if not, hopefully it won't be daily probably, but it'll be like semi often. Probably like two or three, maybe four times a week. So here we got my coal power plant. Just gonna get these built. So we're putting in 8 because if you do the math, it's like 120 divided by 8, I believe it's 15. Yeah, so you can evenly split 120 source node into 8 power generators. So that is what I'm currently trying to do. There is my alarm to wake up, but I am already up. So, no, we want 4. So we'll get this lined up here. And then line up with this guy. There we go. And then we'll just kind of line it up. Just line up with that guy. And then here, we'll line up here. Run that into there. Connect all these up. And then we'll go ahead and grab our source. Connect the source up. So now that's the coal all hooked up. Now what we want to do is, there it is. We want to take our pipeline supports, go up to, I kind of do about every 3, and then at the last one. And then we're going to take our pipeline, mark 1, connect it to all the supports. And then from the supports, we're going to take the pipeline junction, try and get it to snap into place. What happened to it? Try and get it to snap into place. But it doesn't want to, so we'll just have to kind of manually align it. Get them all manually aligned. And then we want to switch it to noodle. Connect them all up. And then, if I remember correctly, you can pretty much run these off of, yeah, just 3 water generators. So now we'll get out of here. And go into production. We'll go ahead and put that to slot 5. So that way it's right there. Get this guy in line with this first one. And then from there, it'll be aligned. I think I'll do 4. And then all you really need to do Okay, so sorry, I was not paying attention to chat for a second. Hopefully you're still here. Um, why haven't you upgraded your channel? Is there a reason? Is there means? There are no decorations like a logo, banner, overlay, and VTuber. Um, the reason is I'm lazy. I um I kind of know how to do it, but I don't know enough to necessarily do it and hope that it looks good. So I haven't done anything to make the channel look good. Um, I'm just kind of I'm just kind of at the point where it's like, you know, I don't want it to just be like looks that appeal to people. I mean, that's usually what it is, like first impressions is looks. So like, oh, this guy's channel looks very interesting. Let me click on it to watch him or her or whatever. Um, I don't really care too much to do like all that stuff, so I just haven't. Um, but yeah, so that is why there is nothing like that. Um, is it very lazy of me? Yes. Do I know that? Yes. Will I do something about it? Probably in the future, but honestly, I don't care too much right now to do anything about it, which probably isn't really helping me with getting viewers and whatnot, but you know what? I don't really care too much. So, alright, so let's see here. Put this guy there. Connect you there. Connect there. Connect there. No. Connect there. Connect there. And connect there. So now that's this whole side hooked up. We'll have to give it a second for the water to pump in. I think that's possibly the issue right now, why it's not quite starting up just yet. Okay, yep, see, boom. There, they are all green. Um, in all honesty, I could potentially put another water extractor and I don't think I need 5. I really think I just need the 4. I think the 4 should be plenty. So, now we got coal generator all hooked up. We have 240 coal incoming, which is producing, I believe this is solely the production of the coal right now. So let's see, if we do 75 times 16, it's 1200. So we are currently running completely off of coal. As you can see, we still have 540 megawatt capacity, extra megawatt capacity, which is going to be from our biomass burner setup. So there's that. Um, we can always still expand this, and that would look like when I get the Mark II miners, I can place them on the coals. Honestly, I could even just overclock them, but the Mark II miners would be better because then I don't waste power shards. Oh, would you like to see some of my custom things so I can guide you how you use it and how to do that? I mean, honestly, like, I'm good, but thank you for offering, but, honestly, I'm good. Uh, I'll probably get around to it at some point, in all honesty, so, but yeah, thank you for offering that. Alright, so, now though, what I think I'm gonna do is go ahead and get started on the steel production. Um, I gotta try see if I can find a pure iron node. Believe that there's one just over here somewhere. Or maybe not. There's a summer sloop though. I can totally make that.
Follow the veins to the altar and chant.
Awesome. And then I saw a Mercer spear over here.
The effigies ripples through our temples, our veins nearly touch. It is shy. Notes shall be taken and played. From a certain perspective, your brain looks like it is processing language, but there is no auditory data. If you are hearing voices that are not mine, this is no cause for concern. It is a common side effect of extreme pressure and stress.
Alright, so let's see. What is this node? Awesome, it's a pure node. So we'll go ahead and tap into this node. I know there's coal over here. Oh look, there's another Mercer spear. Too easy. Alright. That one didn't give me any information. Can I get up here? I can glitch my way up. I wonder if the devs know about that parachute glitch. So, what do we got here? We got normal and normal. So we got two normal nodes, which is pretty good. So that'll be our full 160. That we'll need, or sorry, 120 that we need. What am I talking about? 160. Question is now. I transfer this? It's too high. So now we put this down here. Bring you two back into the loop. And so we'll kind of just do this here. Awesome. And flip this guy around to like that. And what is that? So nope. I want it like that. Alright. So just kind of get that like that. Place that like that. We'll just remove that, and that, and that. We'll just remove all that I just did. Alright. So now what we will do though is that is in the middle. So we'll take this guy and this guy and we'll go up like 5, I guess. Then we will head up. And we'll divert underneath this. Pretty much gotta go over to that iron node over there. We stop right there. Come over here. Build up one more. That should be pretty much good enough. Then we'll just kind of build off like this. Alright. And now we'll put this guy here in number 5. Great. Yep, so you do 120. Okay. So number 5. Boom, boom, and boom. And steel ingots. We want 40. We'll copy, paste, and paste. That's 40, 80, 120. I do my math correct. And boom. And I believe boom, boom, boom. And then is it right here? No, that's too close. Right there. Yes. I know this looks kind of funky, but it's totally fine. How did I manage to do this? Okay. That curve looks okay. Okay. Yep. Boom. Straight and straight. And then that can run right into there. I'm gonna upgrade that to level 2. Or sorry, Mark 2. Uh-huh. And where's constructor? There it is. So this is gonna be pretty much steel beams. So 60 per minute. Okay. Okay. So what we do is, nope, we want this guy. So we take the merger, merge, 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 and then splitter, upgrade to Mark 2, and then we'll just take constructor, constructor, Mark 1, put that to default, that to default. Pretty much can, yeah, we'll delete it. It's just kind of a waste. Bring them over and up a little bit. And place a merger facing the right direction. Bring Mark 1 belts in. Steel beam and steel beam. Alright, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks fine. Alright. Now for power, what we will do is this. We will not hit it because hitting it does not turn it on. It's not like that. Now those should all be hooked up. We'll just run this back to here. And we'll also run this over here. Run it over. How far? We'll just run it to there. And then if we just run it to there, that should be good. And then from there, we run it to here, and then boom, and boom. Now for where's the closest to tap into? I have no clue. So what I will do is I'll take this. We'll start running it over into this general direction. I do believe that I see a power pole. It is all the way over here, but nonetheless a power pole. We will go as far as we can. Okay, so now that's got power. What is our power consumption looking like? 750 with the max of 862. So now we are producing, what are these? Steel beams? Come on, run. Now I'm gonna, come on. So we're producing steel beams, and in all honesty, oh my gosh. This is starting to annoy me. In all honesty, to make a real quick, I don't know what the other thing's called. What is the other thing called? I don't have it. I do know though if I put this down, pipe, steel pipe. So I can do iron pipe. I think if I clock it to 30 per minute, yeah, 120. So I can basically just put it on a iron node and essentially just have one smelter, or have one pure iron node, and have, this is normal, have 30 steel pipes per minute. But we got beams, so that's good news. Hopefully, the code is going to take the longest amount of time to get over here to start this up. It's almost there, but the longest part of the startup is the coal. What is this? Copper? Yeah. Give me your shells. Alright. So, what is this guy? Pure? Normal. Give me your shell. Where was that other normal node? That guy was over here, I do believe. Yes. So I could combine those two real quick and make a combine those real quick and make a 120 thing real quick for the pipes. Just do like that. That'll be fine. So just pick random 4. Do like that. I need copper or concrete, so YouTube will be right back. Don't want to show this. YouTube did not pause. There we go. Just simply because it's a bunch of running back and forth, so YouTube doesn't really need to see it. They'll be fine without seeing it. Kind of makes the video longer. So let's see now. This modular frame factory should be working pretty smoothly though now. I don't know if I can hum that. Yeah, so that guy is running smoothly. Just grab some frames. Mainly because we need 100. We'll go ahead and get everything else that we need to get the blueprint. Blueprint will help out just a tad bit. I guess we'll just go ahead and put those 60 in there too. So yeah. So let's go ahead and grab 8 of those. Definitely don't need 8, but it is what it is. Cable. Let's go ahead and put that 8 back. Just grab that. I guess I'll just split it, just because it'll save time. So we have 41 fix-it coupons from all the stuff that has been synced. That's just excess. Over here we need plates, so grab some plates. I'm going to make a quick drop off, I guess, of some material. Boom, 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 boom. Turn these guys into shards. these guys into shards. So now we'll just carry shards on us. I don't need the stators, don't need that. I don't really have a use for that. Don't have a use for that right now. Don't have a use for that. I guess I'll take that. Um, rods, iron rods. I should have grabbed rods. I didn't realize I needed rods. So we'll go grab some rods. Keep getting stuck. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put those up. Grab 8. Put those 5 back. I guess I could have put the Caterium wire away as well. Because I don't have a use for that. Just kind of clear up my inventory of stuff that I don't really need. Caterium wire. I don't need to have the sulfur on me. Alright, we should be good. Boom, boom. And all that's left is 140 beams. I'm producing 30 per minute, so that's it's gonna take a little less than 10 minutes to get a full stack. That's an impure node. So yeah, it'll take a little less than 10 minutes to get a full stack. Full stack is 230 per minute. What is that? 200 divided by 30. 6 minutes. A little over 6 minutes, 40 seconds or so. Alright. Boom. We'll get splitter or merger. My fault. Merger up there. Go ahead and mine this. Get that guy facing like that. We'll go ahead and give him all of that. see. Why am I struggling here? Oh, because it really should be there. Alright, and so we'll put this to iron right in the middle, boom. I want default. We'll just wait. And then merger, do merger and merger, default, 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 default. Go ahead and move this out 5 more, I guess. Merger. Straight. Constructor. Put that to Mark 2. Iron pipe. Bump you up to 30. And then, what we'll do is, we'll just do like this. Do it a little differently. So now they're all kind of fill up evenly. I just realized YouTube is paused. Oh well. YouTube will just have to see it afterwards. To there, power there. If we push it to here, push that. Alright. Alright. So, YouTube, I forgot to unpause you. So we just set up the iron pipes. So we got 260 nodes that come up here, merge them together, send them out via the splitter, evenly split out between these 4, merge them all together, and then run them all into this pipe, which takes 120 ingots per minute and outputs 30 per minute. And then I'm just gonna split them between these 3 evenly. Cause then honestly I can even do like this. And so now there's 6 that will be filled up evenly. They will each get 10 per minute. So that's nice. Let's go and see how this is doing. And maybe we can honestly probably fix this. How many is it per minute? 15, so 30. Again, it's 30 per minute. So we'll have a max of 10 per minute in each one. We'll do that and that. We'll take 140, split, put the 60 in there, and send that out. Alright, so we'll go and get this sent off. And we'll see what else we can do for this stream, but I think that'll be the end of the YouTube video. And then whenever I post the VOD, that will have more of whatever I do. I believe it's gonna be the explosive powder is what I'm gonna work on next. So yeah, we'll just get this sent off to finish up the YouTube video, and then that'll be it for YouTube till the VOD gets uploaded. And that off, and we unlock blueprint designs.
Milestone reached. Blueprints reduce repetitive building tasks, further optimizing your progression towards saving Earth, with its beautiful ecosystems, abundant natural resources, and sunsets over frolicking puppies and kittens. The blueprint designer allows you to build and combine structures once and then duplicate that configuration effortlessly. Any complaints about the spatial restrictions will only reveal your own inefficiencies.
Awesome. Alright, so YouTube, peace out. See you when the VOD goes up. Hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, have a good one. Alright, so that's the YouTube video ended. So, awesome shop. Let's see. Organization. Customizer. I want the no, I want the concrete. I don't want the asphalt. Get out of here. I want the concrete walls. Foundation. Get stairs in the half. Walls. We'll get conveyor walls. Gates. We'll get roofs. Roof corners. You can buy stuff. So what are we looking at here? 32? Let's buy that and that. I think the chrome finish looks, or the copper finish looks good on some stuff. So we'll get that. Go ahead and unlock the roofs as well. We got too much now. Delete that and that. That's the 10. Ah, so there's that. Uh, right. Let's see here. I need a 5x5 area. 3, 4, 5. Alright. And special. Nope. I want this guy. I'm missing steel beams. Okay. I go get steel beams then. How have I not gotten this guy? Alright. I still didn't collect him. I still just walked right past him. Alright, oh, yes, 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 yes. I wanted to look at this. So, versatile framework. It needs 30 per minute and 2.5 modular frames per minute. So let me see if I can get a modular frame factory kind of set up. And I might be able to move one over here. See if I can figure out how to run it off of about 60 per minute. So that's so this is the only annoying part is now you gotta like check all 3 to be able to get a ton of resources. But they'll all be kind of even, so they'll all fill up at about the same time, which is pretty good. Sorry. I bet that was probably pretty loud. I don't know if you can hear me drinking my water either. I don't know, maybe it sounds good, I don't know. Collect you. Come over here. Alright. So, so this guy's a little wider than 5x5, but the inside is only 4x4.
Once you have built a satisfactory blueprint, interact with the Blueprint Designer terminal to save it. It will then be available in the Blueprints tab of your build menu. blueprints can always be edited to correct mistakes or optimize. If you find yourself struggling to work within the set size restrictions, remember that this is a you problem, and efficiency can always be improved.
So let's real quick take a look at um, modular frames. Right. So we need reinforced plates and rods. So 3 per minute. We need 18 plates and 36 screws per minute. Uh, so this guy, we're looking at need 2.5 per minute though, right? So for 2.5 per minute, we need 3.75 plates per minute. So 3.75 plates per minute. 3.75. Is that right? Yeah. Which means to feed this enough screws, we need 45 per minute. Which this might be the way to do it. 45 per minute. I might just expand this just so I can have like buildings to the side. Okay. So like this is my main thing that I'm trying to get to. Right? So delete that. This is a part of getting there. And this is a part of getting there. Right? So delete that. So now what we need to look at is the 15 rods, which I can do that. And I need 22.5 plates per minute. So 22.5 plates per minute, right? Yeah. So that needs to be overclocked. And then I need 15 rods per minute. Yeah. So there's that. So let's see. 15 plus 33.75. Let me get my phone calculator. So 15, nope, that's times plus 33.75. Yeah, plus 11.25. Um, which that's everything. Comes out to actually comes out to 60 on the dot. So here's what we'll do. Boom, boom. All right. And so what that will do is we'll have the splits enter them in. Ooh, but okay, so we'll have the splitter come in like this. And we'll just do like this. And then we'll have the merger like this. We can move this back. Alright. So then we'll have the merger like so. I can put that there and that there. So that gives me the rods and the plates. And then we can put this guy like here. And then that gives us the screws. Right? And I want to switch to we'll do this as 1, this as 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. That is 4. This as 6 and 7 and 8. Actually, we'll put this as 7. Alright, so it's gonna come into here. Actually, that could just be a Mark 1 belt because it's only 60. Alright, alright. And so now we'll do 3, build up, change that back to the swoop, swoop it, swoop it, swoop it. Should be good. Right, and so then what we'll do is we'll take this and since both of these will be coming up right about here, just a little bit. Think right there. The other one's still too far. That's fine. Because if I do like this, then that'll just bring it over. Alright. So now that provides us the reinforced plates. And then if we grab this and our rod should be right about there. We drop down, we can just pump the rods right in. And as for these, have them come like this. And flow right around into here. And then from there, yeah. Gate. Right here. Go ahead and build our walls. Make this industrial. I think that looks pretty cool. This is a design that I saw from somebody, I forget who I saw make it. But it was just like a YouTube short kind of thing. And they're like, yeah, just do like this, and then it's like you got a dual gate kind of when you walk through. And honestly, it is pretty cool. It's like a pretty cool feature to have. I will delete that. Swoop it on over. Let's get power real quick before I forget to do that. My dog barking. What for? Probably nothing. Alright, so that's power all hooked up. Let's see here. Nope, I want that. I want that. Alright, and what we'll do is we'll put first we gotta figure out, okay, it's over here. Amber alert. Awesome. Not awesome. That sucks. Um, so we move it to right about here, I do believe. Yeah, so here's what we'll do. So, cause I'm gonna use this to make a versatile framework. So, oh, okay. So what I'll do is, I'll just kind of pipe this up. Kind of just leave it here. Actually, I do like that. So the end goal of 2.5. Alright, awesome. So then this is the end goal. What I'll do is I'll do like this. And I'll do like that and that. A little bit into there. Because we'll need a bunch of versatile framework eventually, so this is really just a great blueprint for that. Like right now we only need 1,000 for this level, and the next level is 2,500. And then once you go past that, then you need a versatile framework just to be able to build some of the stuff for then the next phase. So where's the roofs architecture? Put that to metal roof. And give me this at 8, 9, and 0. Boom, 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 boom. 8, boom, 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 boom. Okay, let me out first. That's not letting me out. Okay, and then 0. so then now all I need to do is just pipe up the 30 steel beams um, into here, and once I get that piped up into here, we are good to produce versatile framework, 5 per minute. So, actually I'm gonna leave those there. Blueprint, we're gonna call it versatile, I'm definitely butchering this, framework. And we'll see how if I spelled it right. Versit. I did not. I definitely did not spell it right. Versatile. 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 Yeah. Okay. Versatile framework. Save blueprint. Clear blueprint designer. Take all. And now we go into here and we can build a versatile framework when blueprint whenever we want. And all that needs to happen is then just pipe up 30 steel per minute. Which I'm wondering, I might not even need to use, I can probably just use like, leave this one free. And then should probably try and copy this though. Because I mean all it is 3, I should try and make that into the blueprint designer. Because all it is 3 foundries and then 3 constructors. Or 2 constructors. I think it's 2 constructors because they produce 15 per minute. So, the main question is, in this Mark 1 foundry, or in the Mark 1 blueprint designer, can I fit 3 foundries? Yes, I can. So that is not an issue. Now, it is not this distance. I want to come back one more. So that's in line. I want to come back, I think, there. I can even come back one more. Okay, so in line 1 and 2. Up, up. Nope. You just want that. Delete that. Boom, boom, boom. 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 Alright, and then come around front because it'll make it so much easier. Lower it to 40 per minute. Control C, V, and Control V. Alright. Now, here I can just do like so. Connect these. Then I think here. Make sure that's a Mark II. Or actually, if I come over here, I think this is as far as I could go. Yeah. Alright, and then run the walls around real quick. Ooh. I messed up. I want it facing the other way. Okay. Easy way to fix this, just click clear. Take all. So we're gonna have that there. That there. Alright, and have that like that. 1, 2, 3. So quick, check this out. Okay, so if we do that, it's not even, but it is what it is. Then we'll just move it off the wall 1. Do that. Okay. Now though, I need to make sure I got it right distance. That's good. Alright, and then pipe that into there. I think I'm gonna do like that, pretty much. So it's gonna end up being. Our merger, again, I believe it can be to there. Yeah, so that's good. So we'll get these all merged up. Alright, then we'll get up here. We'll quick do our splitter. Ah. to lift. And we'll sweep it over. And then I do believe from there alright, sorry. From there, we should be able to click this and this and no, I wanted you no, oh, oh. Okay, there you go. So then we put a merger. We'll line this merger up in the center. Not of that one. Of huh. Okay, we'll merge it up in the center of that one. And I do believe that that's pretty much it for this. Because this isn't, this is gonna really be to help me get the, production going. Versatile framework, it's not to store blocks, or, store material. So I don't think it's too big of an issue. If I don't have any way to store anything, because I really shouldn't need to store anything. So now what we'll do is go around and place the roofs. Why isn't it working with me? And last thing is going to be getting power to these machines. Which we're gonna do like that. And then we're just gonna bring this one up here. It's fine. And this only puts out 30, right? Yeah. So then we'll just do that. All right. So this is our steel beam factory. No storage. I can't spell right now. Beam. Alright. And save blueprint. I hope I got everything. Clear print designer and take all. So now to get this versatile framework up, here's what we can do. We can head over here. I know a spot. I know a spot. I know a spot. I know a spot. So we can head over here. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. It's over. Yeah, it's over here. That's fine though. Alright. So over here, there's the one iron node I want. I do believe there's a second pier node somewhere, but to start off, we will get this guy set up. Right. And then we'll just kind of build off of him. Why is my dog barking? Kind of just like this. I don't really know how much I need. Let's see, what is this? We'll just do it 10 by 10. I definitely don't need a 10 by 10. I really need it a 4 by 10. I really like a 6 by 10, but we'll do a 10 by 10. And first we'll get this guy set up. So we put him like so. Okay. So yeah, we'll put him like so. And forget. Did I not put an input? Alright. No, I guess I didn't. So I will put that in as well. Alright. So there's that. But this only needs... So this needs 120 and that only needs 60. So I need like a normal node. There's the pure node that I was gonna use. Just need to get that real quick. Oop. Concrete. I need the concrete. Hasn't fully filled up from when I took the 88 stacks, which was quite a lot of concrete. I actually have gone through so much concrete, it's crazy. Why am I talking in a British accent? I have no clue. It's not even like really a good one. Alright. Alright, so that'll be coal setup. Let's see where we can get power from. Wire too long. Can I snag you? I can. Alright, so the coal will start going. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that it? Yeah. Ah. Nah, that ain't it. So that's it. I just need to do the 2 for some reason. So, I remove this and put it with that, right? How much is it supposed to be? 30, right? Yeah, so I can just do a mark 1. Oh, I didn't hook it up in here. So I think... I did the wrong one. So actually I can run this through the back here, because the iron node is like right here. So let me get down here. Uh, there we go. There we go. So then because it should be on the grid, I can come to right here. Now for my sake though, this will all have to be upgraded to Mark II. I did just realize, even all of this, because we want 120 flowing through here. Boom. So let's see, iron hooked up. We're gonna bring that to here. And then we're gonna run it over to here. And then we're gonna fix my little oopsie whoopsie that I made with the power. These are not selected on steel ingots. That is not good. Because they are supposed to do 40 per minute. But because I had changed them out, I never changed them back to what they needed to be. Now these though, these should be, yeah, these are still steel beams. Okay. So I see another iron node. I just need this to be a normal node. That's all. I don't need it to be a pure node. But if it is a pure node, it's impure. If it was pure, I could just underclock it. But since it's impure, I'll have to overclock it, which is also fine. should just toss in 2, apparently. And we'll just kind of run these guys. Not worry too much about it looking flush. Ain't that big of a deal. Now, once we get to here though, we will wait just a second. So my option is I could come up right here. Which I think I'll do. It'll have a little curve to it. It is what it is. And then going to steal this. Going to run it over here. And we'll get this miner hooked up. Wire too long, that's unfortunate. So now that is everything hooked up. So, if I did it correctly, we should be producing steel frames right now, which we are. And those steel frames, it's not what I wanted. Those steel frames should just currently be getting put into here, not quite getting used. First one should be going in. No power. What do you mean you don't have power? Oh, you know why? Because I never ran power from here up to here. Which means there's no power to that. So now there should be power. I'm going to remove that real quick. Just so that way, because otherwise we'll have a small burst from this stuff. And then it'll take a second for the actual miner to catch up. Which will be cause a little delay, extra delay. So we'll just do this. What's my power looking like after all this? Okay, not bad. Again, because I put that second 8, um, I put down that second set of 8 coal generators. Um, our production for power is up to 1200, and we have a redundancy of 540. That can go for a little bit of time. It'll give us quite a bit of time before that runs out, in all honesty. Just simply because of how much biofuel I have in there. So it's not like it's going to be a big deal if we do run out of power. Um, I'll have plenty of time to set up another 8 generators. And I also have another set of another node, pure node that I can tap into. So now, let's kind of just start getting some of this stuff done and unlocked. We'll give those frames, we'll just give them a few minutes to, or in a few seconds, just get there. Pretty much by the time I get all this collected and then get back over there, I should just be able to reattach the thing, and we'll be good to go. And yeah, I uh, I guess I could also attach an awesome sync over here on this stuff. Um, yeah, they're at 700 each. Yeah, so they've made 700 a piece. So that's pretty good. I guess I'll take 200 from each. 200 will go to the logistics. And, yeah. I guess I could shrink that real quick if I wanted to, but it doesn't have storage on it yet. These are lagging a little behind, just because they were built, well, they were built before. Oh, but I already took out like 100, so they are ahead. I already took out like 115 from each, so they are ahead. So that's not an issue. But now I just took out 200 more. So we'll go and get some reinforced plates. There's a purple slug in there. I just need an explosive. Alright. Let's see where we at. So I need 400. I'll grab some just for me. Because, well, not really. I think I need some for the next unlock. Did I have a thing in here? I don't think I have another one yet. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Send those out. Alright, and then advanced steel.
Milestone reached. Improved storage containers and the conveyor belt Mark III provide the obviously necessary tools for improving your current setup. Production speed is of the essence after all. So work hard. Work as if every person you have ever or will ever love is depending solely on the choices that you make. Because they are. Warning. Fix-it psychologists recommend not dwelling on the crushing mental and physical strain of your responsibilities and simply continuing to be productive. Hard work has repeatedly proven to be the best cure for any kind of stress. Now back to work.
Awesome. So, go ahead and grab 100. And we'll grab just a few extra for me. Then we'll jump over here to the rotors. Grab 200 and then a few extra for me because I am running low apparently. Awesome. So once we do this, We're gonna come and work on the work at the blueprint factory real quick. Or the blueprint maker real quick. Alright, so I need 100 and then I need 200. Awesome. Make this real quick. I'll need that. We can put that up. We'll keep the rest. And now over here. Oh, hold on. Let's go back over here real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm jumping too far ahead. Alright, so I'll come back and check on that in a minute. Just to make sure it is running like it should be. I totally forgot about the fact I needed to do that. And then just randomly I was like, oh wait, I need to replug in that pipe, that conveyor, get that working. Alright. So we're gonna mess around with this real quick. So my end goal is not quite this, but this. So without overclocking, I need 4 of these. Which will not happen. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have 1. Pretty sure I gotta do 2. Yep. Pretty much like that. Right. So that'll be 60. And really for right now, this is all that I'll kind of have it at. Just because I want to get started. And to get started and get further, so I want to make it a, basically an obelisk factory. But to do that, I gotta get sulfur, I gotta get 50 of that black powder. Which I don't have the coal. I mean, I could go grab coal, but I would need like 2 more sulfur. Either way, the Nobelisk, and then it would take, what's it called? That's crazy. So I need the, industrial storage, store all, take all, send that off.
Milestone reached. The Miner Mark II allows extraction of resources from nature to fix it at twice the speed of the Mark I model. Miners can be directly upgraded to Mark II without removing the Mark I model, just like conveyor belts and other upgradable infrastructure. Unfortunately, setting up the production of advanced steel parts and project part number 3, automated wiring, will not be as easy. Every moment you delay reduces the chances of saving humanity. I will not show you the predictions, it would only demotivate you.
Thank you, Ada. Alright, so there is an alternative recipe for encased steel beams where it uses pipe. I have one hard drive. I can rescan it. I should have unlocked that alternate recipe. So I have a very small chance, I'm pretty sure, first of all, to be able to get it. But I'm hoping maybe if I hit this, it'll give me it. I'm gonna kill myself. That's crazy. I probably can't say that. um, it's a joke. I'm not actually going to. Wow. These are both garbage. I'ma just leave them. Cause if they're there, then I can't get them at a future time. So, they're just gonna stay there. Not my problem. Not really my problem, but it kind of is. Alright, so we'll put 50 to there, split 100, need 200, so we need 2 more stacks, and then we need like 4 stacks. So I'll finish setting that up, and that'll just be to kind of get started. Honestly, like once I get them, I'll probably just delete it. Alright, so I'm taking 6 stacks, just so I have them. Oh look, sulfur. Um, Oh, that's limestone. Ugh. Ugh. I don't want that. I don't want that garbage. Get that garbage out of here. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Concrete sucks booty cheeks to make. What is 40? It's like 14 or something. 13.33. 3. 3. Yeah, concrete's like one of the worst things to make. It just takes so long. Alright, what do I need? I need 2,000 wire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whee! Ah, two. So that's 200. One, two, three, four. That's 2,000. Alright. So this will kind of be the base. Uh, but I need to be here to do like that. It won't work if it's here. I'll still have to type in. So I think I'll go with the curve. And I'll go with the straight for that. I think I'll also just let it fill in like so. And with it filling in like so, uh basically once this is full, then I'll just delete it. So I'm gonna call this Nobelisk. I have no idea how it's spelled. Knob. I'm definitely taking a picture of that real quick so I can spell it. Nobelisk. Nobelisk Factory. Not complete. Save blueprint. Clear blueprint. Print designer. Take all of it. And guess where we're going back over to? You guessed it. We're going back over here. Not only to check on this factory, but if you notice, there is... I gotta stop doing the British accent. There's a third coal node right here. And for your information, that coal node is also... What is going on? Why is there a backup? But it's supposed to be creating 2.5 per minute, yes? 3.75 per minute. 3.75 per minute. So okay, what if I do 4 per minute? And I need to bump the iron plates up to 24 and the screws up to 48. Um, Alright, so we need to, what are you? Plates? Plates. I need to bump you up to 24 per minute. You do screws, right? Yeah, so I need to bump you up to 48 per minute. Okay. Uh, I bump you up to 35 per minute. That should be good. See, now the only thing is now I gotta upgrade all of this. Just so I can simply carry 5 more per minute. Which is totally fine. 65. So at 65 per minute, that should be more than enough. I don't think I bumped it up too much. Let's see. So you do, let's just do some quick math real quick. So 36 plus 15 plus, how much do you take now? 12? 63. So I made it I increased its input by in excess of 2. So there really shouldn't be an issue now. 19, 19. I do believe it creates 2 at a time, so that is why it's saying 19 in each. So yeah, we're good. Um, so with that, it's good to go. I will actually probably save the um, uh, Noblix for whenever I stream next. Um, so yeah. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope to see you again in the next one. Um, if you're watching the VOD, uh, whether on Twitch or YouTube, I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you watched the entire thing, that's crazy that it was 3 hours of pre-recorded video. Um, but nonetheless, thank you for watching it, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.